And we are in the studio live. And tonight, Jim, not here. He's on location doing research for the show. And we have a special cybergweeds. We have cybergweeds.
Whoa. Dialed in here. Dialed in. So I put on my cyber glasses, my nerdy. There we go. Now I can see you in 3D. It's pretty cool. It's cool because I can do it from my apartment. It's like an Al-Qaeda set in here.
It does kind of look cave-ish.
Why are you in your apartment, by the way?
Oh, because I've slept for about 2 hours in the last 2 days. I've been to Montreal. I've been all over the place. I'm a little spun around, and I was chased out of the office. So, but I wanted to be here with you fine folks, so I thought this would be fun.
And we are also joined by the lovely Jessica from GameGirl.com.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for having me back. It's wonderful to be back. I can't wait. Can't wait.
They were saying in the chat rooms, how long until you unplug my TV?
I give it at least 15 minutes. I mean, we'll probably come back to you, but we'll probably silence you eventually.
Oh, just be gagged permanently? Westjet says there's going to be a lot of kablama jammas.
Oh, we also have a special guest, Donatello.
Donatello, he's so cute.
Yeah, ladies' man.
This is Nicole's.
Oh, what up? He does machines.
It's a fact. It's a fact, Jack. All right,
That's
so
right.
I will be in the Stick-Am room with my stickas, as always. We will have Game of the Week, which is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time Reshelled. And I will, of course, have a top 7 list for you. What?
It's TMNT Tit. I just can't stop laughing
Yes,
about it.
it's TMNT Tit, Reshelled. Tit, guys.
Tit.
One more time, get out your systems. Tit. Yeah. Good for you, Gleeds.
Tit.
Yes, and I will be in the Justin chat room. Feel free to talk to me here. I can see everything that you're saying. Hello to Hawaiian Punch, Bry Guy, Nice Guy 135, and True Stick, a new who's just joining us for the first time today, actually.
Well, good for you.
Yes, thank you, True Stick.
Now leave the Justin TV room and come over to the Stick-Am room because
Whoa.
that's where the party's happening.
Them some fighting words.
Yes. We will also have What's in Your Box, everyone's favorite. And of course, since we have Gweeds, we will have Pack-Mobilia.
Yeah, definitely. There's going to be Pack-Mobilia. Someone's going to win some chances to win an Xbox. It's going to be awesome.
So before we get started with Combo News, little community check-in. Big fan of you guys, the community. We want to thank Daniel Contreras. He donated to the game show for last week's episode, so big thank you to you.
Yay.
We appreciate your donations.
Daniel just added me on Facebook, too.
That's a different kind of donation. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you. That's a donation of friendship. So thank you very much. We really appreciate your donations. You can go to thestream.tv to donate yourself. And let's get started with some combo news. Some quick hits of news you might have missed.
C is for, I thought Christmas only came once a year. All right. Yeah, that's right. Christmas is coming early to the Japanese. DDM TV, or DDM.TV, is finally bringing Blu-ray quality HD prawn, or porn, to the PS3. Sadly, the service is only available in Japan at this time.
O is for Outlook Not So Good. The folks over at Atomic Games are fearing for the worst. The would-be makers of 6 Days in Fallujah, which game got dropped by publishers Konami, have laid off about 60 people of their 70-person staff. An insider told Joystick that out of 75 people, less than a dozen are left, and about a third of them aren't even developers. Not looking good for that game.
M is for money, as in the Wii Prince money. So despite the game show's less than stellar review of Wii Sports Resort and its Motion Plus, the game has sold over 500,000 copies in less than 8 days. And Cammie Dunaway was quoted saying, through Monday, we sold 1 copy of Wii Sports Resort roughly every 1.5 seconds continuously since its launch in the United States. That is crazy.
That's insane. B is for Better Late Than Never. 2 years after Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare came out for every other system, the Wii is finally going to be getting it. a port of the game that won't be Call of Duty 4, just Call of Duty Modern Warfare, will be ported to the Wii on November 10th, the same day everyone else gets Modern Warfare 2. And oddly enough, the port will be handled by Treyarch, who did World at War, COD 5.
O is for for more goodies. Pre-order details for the upcoming World War II shooter Wolfenstein have been announced through their official website, and GameStop pre-orders will be 2,000 in-game gold pieces for multiplayer. Best Buy will offer up early access to the Flamethrower, and Game Crazy customers will have a limited edition collector's medal. And Amazon.com will be giving out a free copy of Wolfenstein 3D for the PSN or Xbox Live. Crunchman 2600 said, Wolfenstein makes me want to fight Nazis. Well, that's
Good,
what you do.
good.
That's
So
what you do in the
you'll get
game.
what you want. That's
Yeah.
good. With the flamethrower, it's not like you're getting an exclusive item. It's just early access to it. I think that's kind of the lamest. Like, I want something no one else can have, not someone else can get in a week. I think the coolest 3D, or not, the coolest freebie for pre-ordering would be the Amazon.com's free 3D Wolfenstein. That'd be the one I would go for.
Like, do they give you little 3D glasses where you can play in 3D or something like that? Is that what
Ooh,
it is?
yet to be
That
decided.
would be fun.
That would be awesome.
That would be great. Everything is in 3D now. Everyone's jumping on the 3D bandwagon, it seems. Everything is coming out in 3D. Movies, games, etc.
Chris Mello says, I don't think she wants to chat with the room because she doesn't want to read any of the stupid comments you guys post. While some of your posts are stupid, I still want to read them. Don't worry.
Tiger Claw says the game show should be in 3D.
Yeah, totally. Well, I've been living in 3D world. I've been working on a lot of the developer videos for Avatar. That's where I just was. So I'm living in James Cameron's 3D vision right now. And I guess you guys will get there in a few months, but it's awesome.
Shoke123, oh god, I envy Gweeds right now. A lot of people seem to want to see Gweeds in 3D. Man, that would be an interesting sight. I have to agree. Oh, someone said ew.
Sorry, Gweeds.
Aw, sorry, Gweeds.
Aw, Weeds is just-tastic. I've never been described as somebody else.
It's time for What's in Your Box, where we compare packages. That's Jim. That's Jim's line. Yes, it's time for What's in Your Box, a segment where we find peculiar looking game boxes and we are forced to question each other. What's in your box? And Jess, I wonder, what's in your box?
Well, what is
Ask
in
Brian.
Outlaw Golf is what's in my box. It says, great golf, bad attitude. This ain't your daddy's golf game. Outstanding golf meets strippers, ex-cons, and wannabe rappers. That's actually that's Los Angeles, isn't it? That's not outlaw golf. That's Los Angeles golf.
I was looking around. I didn't have anything like particularly funny because I dropped some off for you guys. But what I found was my autographed copy of Jazz Jackrabbit. So since everyone thinks I'm a huge dick, there's my Cliffy B signed Jazz Jackrabbit. I know Nicole rocks the Gears of War poster. I just thought that I'll go for the nostalgia card if I'm going to play an autograph. Plead for an autograph. I'm going to put it on the old school. Get it on a classic.
Good. So
my box has got Cliffy.
yeah, he autographed your box.
Yeah.
Good for you. Good for you.
Nicole, what's in your box?
So this week in my box is Juice 2, Import Nights. Yes, get into the drift in my box. And with Juice 2 Hot Import Nights, the only place where your superstars, DJs, smoking hot models, and totally tuned cars come into close contact in my box.
Close contact in your box.
Yeah, DJs, supermodels, all of them.
In your box, all of that?
Well, yes.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Jason MB over here and Justin says, you need to wrap it with Nicole before it goes in her box. It's wrapped.
I think some people, since there's cellophane on it, they're like, oh, it's not as authentic because it isn't opened and like used. They want to see your box more used.
It's unopened. Sorry, guys. box is in pristine
Condition box. Did you play Smash Up, the brawler game at Comic-Con?
I didn't see it at the booth. It was kind of a clusterfuck in the game section.
That game's coming out in a couple of weeks for the Wii and I think the PS2 also. It's pretty awesome. I don't know. They got like the Smash Brothers team involved. So it's a cool brawler and it's got like all the different TMNT sort of ages represented. It's not just like the new look. It's got like different looks and stuff. It's pretty wild.
So you can play as Leonardo like from the 8-bit stage all the way up, or is it just...
I can't say that. I mean, they're going to be revealing like the cast in a few weeks, so there's like stuff I can't say. But I can say we've been playing it all week, and it's been like hella fun.
Is it really
But
fun?
they got like Fugitoid. They're digging deep. Like they got Fugitoid, and they've got like the Utrominator. They've got like some. They've dug some old characters out, and there's some good surprises.
All right, everyone, it's time for Nicole's top 7.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Top 7 video game turtles. Yay! Woohoo! Thank you, Jessica. Live studio audience, you're here for a reason. All right. Number 7, Pokemon turtles. Basically, anytime I do a list that involves animals, I can be really lazy and pick Pokemon because there's like 9,000 of them. So here are the turtle-ish Pokemon. There's Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise. There is Shuckle, there is Torkoal, Turtwig, Gordle, and Uretta. And those are all turtle Pokemon.
Hey, Nicole, which one is your favorite?
Squirtle! Wait, can I show you guys my laptop? Squirtle!
Awesome! Woohoo.
Squirtle!
Cute.
I kind of want a tattoo of Squirtle. That's for another episode, guys. All right, number 6, the Turtle in Majora's Mask. I know people like to make fun of me and say, oh, Nicole likes Zelda, whatever. She hasn't picked Zelda in a long time. Check the history, check the archives. It's been a while. That changes. In Majora's Mask, there was a giant turtle. He likes good music, a fan of the jazz. You wake him up and he will take you to the water temple. He was so popular, in fact, that they gave him his own level in Super Smash Bros. Melee. It's true. True fact. All right, 5, Tip Top from Banjo-Kazooie. Tip Top was actually first from Project Dream. Then he became a playable character in Diddy Kong's Racing, where he met Banjo. Rocky relationship there. He went on to be in Bubble Goop Swamp, a level in Banjo-Kazooie. He was in Banjo-Tooie, and he's a composer, guys. So he's an artist.
Sass70 is saying he was my man. He was my man too. I played a lot of Diddy Kong Racing. I love that guy. He had good control.
Number 4, Ozzy, the turtle in Turtle Odyssey. Turtle Odyssey is weird because everyone who's a casual gamer that I know seems to know what this game is, and I've never really heard of it. It's a really popular internet game. There's Turtle Odyssey 1, 2, and 3, and he's Ozzy. He is he hunts for treasure and talismans and gets thieves, kind of like Indiana Jones with a shell. That's Ozzy. All right, 3 is the sea turtle from WoW. It is a mount, and it's really hard to get, and so a lot of people spend a lot of time to get it. And my friend Heather says that she actually likes to ride it on land because you can actually walk faster than it walks on land. So it's just kind of fun to walk really slow throughout the land. It's a good swimmer though, so that's why people get it. Giant turtle in WoW. Number 2, kind of cheating because tonight's game of the week. TMNT Turtles. They're the world's most fearsome fighting team. They're heroes in a half shell, and they're green. Splinter taught them to be ninja teens. It's true. And Leonardo leads, Donatello does machines, Raphael is cool,
But rude.
Crude. Michelangelo, well, can't control him. He's a party dude.
Party!
Yeah. So, and they like pizza. So, don't feed your real turtles pizza. Can the chats guess what number 1 is? You guys, number 1. Stickem, you guys guessed it a lot. And some of you spelt it wrong. Come on. Red Nerds spelt it wrong. All right, Koopas. Yes, we've got Koopa Troopas. We've got Paratroopas. We've got Lakitu. Yeah, he's a paratrooper. Or he's a paratrooper than Cloud. Point being, Koopas come in multiple colors, green being the most common. There's red, and there's blue, and there's yellow. And they're all proof of evolution, because in the 8-bit days, they would crawl on all fours and then slowly evolve to walking on their hind legs. So
And dancing.
take that, Palin. We evolve. And paratroopas are the same thing but with wings. So just turtles with wings, really. So fact, Koopas, like real turtles, can be jumped on to free them of their shell, and then you can ride them. It's true. It's true. Nicole endorsed. So that is the top 7 list. Cal's 4MLB says, what about Bowser? He is the King Koopa. He falls in that category. So, yes.
Tiger Claw says, I always wonder where the Koopa kids came from. Who did Bowser sleep with to have them? That's true. Where did they come from?
Or is he asexual like Godzilla? All right, this week's game of the week is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time Reshelled. For short, what do we call it, Gleeds?
Tit!
Tit.
Tit!
Now, this is originally a remake of the arcade version of the game that came out in '91. And so a lot of people think it's the SNES version that came out in '93. It is not.
A big deal in the community is that the music has been changed. Most notably, I guess the title screen has different music. But it does sound like the Muzak version of the old Pizza Power song. But if you guys know that song, it does kind of blow, I guess, that it's not in it.
Yeah, but who
So,
really
like,
cares what the music
190.
sounds like?
For a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game? Music is not the most important part for a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game.
It was pretty easy still, but I did notice they added a lot more, like, you get stunned a lot more than I remember. You kind of get,
Yeah.
like, stalled out of.
I
so.
noticed that too, and that actually really annoyed me. I really hated that, especially I think it was in the 3rd level, where you were in the sewer, and it had the little spikes coming up from outside
my
the
foot.
water.
Ow,
yeah,
my foot.
Ow, my foot.
That happens so
ow, my
many
foot.
times.
Ow, my foot. And then on the pirate ship, that's actually where I stopped playing because I couldn't really get into it. On the pirate ship, where you would step on the boards and they would flip up and hit you in the face and be like, oh, my head. Oh,
The
my
recorder
head.
sucked. My nose. Oh, my nose.
Oh, your nose. That's right. Oh, my nose. Yeah, and those little booby traps they just got to me too much, and yeah, I couldn't go through much of it.
The nostalgia thing for me, it was there for a moment, but you know what? I honestly would rather play like Castle Crashers, and I was thinking about that, like, because I know, like, Nicole, I know you played a lot of Castle Crashers. I know we did a lot. You know, it's like this feels so limited now, and it's like I want to upgrade and I want to take on like 50 more guys. It's like kind of all over the place. So it does feel a little bit different. It's definitely like, I don't know if it's like built completely from the ground up, but it's not quite a classic experience.
I felt like you really only had 3 major moves, which I know that's what happened in the arcade, but I mean, I still even feel like in the arcades or old games that were just like the 2D side-scrolling, there were so many more things to do, or you were always looking for something like a magic item, or when we were back in the prehistoric era, I thought for sure we'd be able to ride the little dinosaurs that came out. Like, I don't know, I guess it just reminded me of Golden Axe or something like that.
Oh, Herbie once says that too many new graphics to even make it nostalgic. That's true. If you are playing this game for nostalgia only, and there's a lot of people who are complaining that they don't even let you have the option of playing it old school if you want to. Maybe maybe there could be like a special arcade-looking level. There's no reason why they couldn't have included that.
I would love to be able to buy, Mario, but have the All-Stars, the updated SNES skin, and then maybe even one that's been reimagined that looks closer to, I guess, the Mario art style now. But
like,
it's still the same game.
Like when you buy a Blu-ray now, they let you buy the Blu-ray copy and the DVD copy of it, and then a downloadable version of it. And so that's kind of like where media is going, and then you can buy the upgraded version. You get the old version too. So it would make sense if you bought this upgraded, new 3D TMNT that you would get the old. Yeah, you can't fight each other. The multiplayer, I played with Brian earlier today. It's just kind of cooperative mode where you both just push X a lot.
Yeah.
And here's us doing that.
I definitely got a little bored playing it. I wanted to really like it, and it's just like I think I got to get on with like 4 people, and I haven't done that yet. I was just playing with a couple people online and by myself, and I think with 4 maybe it'll be more fun.
I played through the whole thing on normal. Took me 30 minutes maybe tops.
Yeah.
Took a break.
Wow.
Got some water. Not a long game.
I think Nicole and I both agree that our favorite is Mr. Donatello over
And not
here.
just because he's sitting next to us.
No, he's watching us. He's watching us. No, I think a
Yeah.
lot of it had to do with it was voiced by Corey Feldman, who I, growing up loved. B, he has the bow staff, which the bow staff is like one of my favorite weapons. And in fact, I play as Keelik all the time in Soul Calibur because he also has a bow.
So you can't really give this game a rent. It's either a buy or a pass. It's 800
Well, you can get
MS
the
points.
trial. You can get the trial.
You can
Just
demo
like,
it.
You know,
You can demo.
maybe that's the move here. Is just get the trial and realize, like what we said, pretty much for the Watchmen game, honestly, is like you can jump in for a second and then you've seen the whole game. But you know what? I think that there is, if this was an experience that was near and dear to you, if it was like that game you played on your summer vacation, where it was like you went down and that was like the one arcade game there, or like I can remember being in places like as a kid playing it. Maybe then you do want to go through it and. $10 is $10.
I did play for a whole level on the hardest difficulty setting, and some strategy was actually required. Doing the double jump in the air to attack to kind of stay off the ground really helped. The dash maneuver where you kind of charge the run and then hit attack helped, and to time up the regular attack and then end it with a special attack. You actually had to employ those methods, and it was more challenging, and I wouldn't say frustrating, it was just more challenging on the harder level, which made it for a better experience. But if you want to just blast through all the levels, set on easy and go.
I was excited to play this game. I'm gonna have to give it a rent. Demo it and get the nostalgia out of your system, because I think like someone said earlier, is that if you do have nostalgia for the series and that's why you're gonna buy it, they changed it so much that it plays like the same game, but it looks like a new game. So it's nostalgia confusion. Rent it, demo it. Jess, what do you think?
I personally, I'm gonna have to pass. I didn't like it. I just thought it was, I hate to say it, but I thought it was boring. This was me on the couch. Yeah.
Wait, what does you on the couch look like when you're playing a game Marvel vs. Capcom?
God. And then like lots of cussing and like lots of cussing, that's for sure. But Ninja Turtles, no, it's like.
I think about the amount of money I've put into arcade games, and I don't know how much I've spent on that one, but probably I've put more than $10 through the Turtles in Time Machine back in the day. So could I put another $10 in? Sure, why not?
If you don't believe us or you want to try it out for yourself, it is on Xbox Live. It will be on PSN later this year. But now it is time for you to enter to win an Xbox 360. It's Packmobilia.
It's Packmobilia!
Okay, don't have the item here. It is in the studio, but I guess I have some clues. Here they are. This item is usually made of linen. This one happens to be made of paper and plastic. Start with that. This item is featured in a classic magic trick. You'll find these in restaurants, kitchens, and dining rooms. It's also been found in a WarioWare Smooth Moves minigame, and I know it was one of the items I used to beat Adventures of Willy Beamish. You remember that title, like classic Sierra gem? People tend to break these out at parties, gatherings. One of these could have been used in the creation of the Packmobilia intro, but it wasn't.
We have the winners. These winners will win a token, and they could win an Xbox 360 brought to you by Eagle Energy Drink next week. We've got I Like Cheese 9000, Gabriel Minyard, Joe Gauthier, Bagels, and Jason Brooks.
They all
Congratulations.
You all guessed.
Yes.
Squeeze, what
A
is it?
tablecloth.
A tablecloth. It's in its
Got it?
packaging. It's in mint condition, guys. Look
I know,
at
isn't
this.
that nuts?
Table cover.
Open it, Nicole.
I'm not gonna open it.
Hey!
Joking.
No!
Joking, I kid.
Calm down. That was Packmobilia, and that is it for us tonight. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Jessica, for helping me out tonight.
Thank you guys
And
for
thanks,
having me.
Gweeds, for bailing. So,
You're welcome.
yeah, Gweeds. Yeah. So we are on a 1-month break. We will be back next week for the giveaway. But until then, Buckbeak.
Good night.
Good night, everyone. Thank you for having me again. See you next time.
That's it.